I'm Anam, and today I'm going to dictate you Class 8 Science, Force and Pressure. If you feel the video to be too fast, you can decrease the speed of the video. So, let us start. Give two examples in which you push or pull to change the state of motion. You push or pull to change the state of motion of object. Answer. First, pull situation. Now we will write opening a drawer. Next, drawing water from well. Now we will write push situations. First, pushing of football. Second, moving of a ball. Second question. Give two examples of situations. Give two examples of situations in which applied force causes a change in the shape of an object. First, pressing the clay. Second, squeezing lemon. Question number 3. Fill in the blanks. First, to draw water from a well. We have to pull at the rope. Answer is pull. We have to pull at the rope. Second, a charged body attracts an uncharged body towards it. Attracts is the answer. A charged body attracts an uncharged body towards it. Next, to move a loaded trolley. We have to either push or pull it. We have to either push or pull it. Next, the north pole of a magnet. The north pole of a magnet. Answer is repels. The north pole of another magnet. Question number 4. An archer stretches her bow. An archer stretches her bow while taking aim at the target. While taking aim at the target. She then releases the arrow. She then releases the arrow, which begins to move towards the target. Which begins to move towards the target. Based on this information, fill up the gaps in the following statements. Fill up the gaps in the following statements using the following terms. Using the following terms. Now let's start the next page. First, to stretch the bow. To stretch the bow, the archer applies a force. The archer applies a force that causes a change in its shape. That causes a change in its shape. Next, the force applied by the archer. The force applied by the archer to stretch the bow. To stretch the bow is an example of muscular force. Is an example of muscular force. Next, the type of force responsible. The type of force responsible for a change in the state of motion. For a change in the state of motion of the arrow is an example of contact force. Of the arrow is an example of a contact force. Next, while the arrow moves towards its target, when the arrow moves towards its target, the force acting on it are due to gravity. The force acting are due to gravity, and that due to friction of air. And that due to friction of air. Question number 5. In the following situations, identify the agent exerting the force. Identify the agents exerting the force and the object on which it acts. And the object on which it acts. State the effect of force in each case. State the effect of force in each case. First, squeezing a piece of lemon between fingers. Squeezing a piece of lemon between fingers to extract its juice. To extract its juice. Second, taking out paste from a toothpaste tube. Taking out paste from a toothpaste tube. Next, a load suspended from a spring. A load suspended from the spring while its other end is on a hook fixed to a wall. While its other end is on a hook fixed to a wall. Next, an athlete making high jump. An athlete making high jump to clear the bar at certain height. To clear the bar at certain height. Now we will write answer. Answer for the first one is, we make a muscular force to extract the juice of the lemon. We make a muscular force to extract juice of the lemon. To extract juice of the lemon. Next, B answer. To take out paste from the toothpaste tube. To take out paste from the toothpaste tube. We use a muscular force. We use a muscular force. C answer. Here the suspended load exerts a force. Here the suspended load exerts a force on the spring and pushes the spring downwards. And pushes the screen downward. The feet of the athlete exert muscular force. The feet of the athlete exert muscular force on the ground, which pushes the ground, Now we will start question number 6. A blacksmith hammers a hot piece of iron, a hot piece of iron while making a tool. How does the force due to hammering affect the piece of iron? Answer: a blacksmith uses their muscular force. While hammering a hot piece of iron. The muscular force changes the shape of the iron. So that it can be given the desired shape. Question number 7. An inflated balloon was pressed against a wall. An inflated balloon was pressed against the wall. After it had been rubbed with a piece of synthetic cloth. It was found that the balloon stuck to the wall. What force might be responsible? For the attraction between balloon and the wall. Answer: it becomes charged. A charged body attracts an uncharged body. When this charged balloon is pressed against a wall, it sticks to the wall. The electrostatic force acts between the charged balloon and the wall. The electrostatic force acts between charged balloon and wall. Question number 8. Name the force acting on a plastic bucket containing water held above ground level in your hand. Discuss why the force acting on the bucket. Discuss why the force acting on the bucket do not bring a change in state of motion. Do not bring a change in state of motion. Answer. For holding the bucket of water above the ground. For holding the bucket of water above the ground, we use muscular force. The net force on the bucket is 0. The net force on the bucket is 0. Hence, there is no change in the state of motion. Now we will start question number 9. A rocket has been fired upwards. A rocket has been fired upwards to launch a satellite in its orbit. To launch a satellite in its orbit. Name the two forces acting on the rock. Name the two forces acting on the rock immediately after leaving the launching pad. Immediately after leaving the launching pad. Answer. The force of gravity is the one which acts. The force of gravity is the one which acts on the rocket to pull it towards the ground. And the other one is the force of friction. And the other one is the force of friction due to the Earth's atmosphere. Question number 10. When we press the bulb of a dropper, The bulb of a dropper, the bulb of a dropper with its nozzle kept in water, with its nozzle kept in water. The air in the dropper is seen to escape in the form of bubbles, Once we release the pressure on the bulb, water gets filled in the dropper. The rise of water in the dropper is due to answer is due to the atmospheric pressure there is a rise of water in the dropper. So this was the end of the chapter. If you like the video, like it, share it and subscribe my channel for more new videos. Thanks for watching.